always one of my favorite parts. When these riders come out like this, out of that sea can, they're getting themselves ready, and they begin that process with a little trash talk back and forth, none of which I can repeat here, let me tell you that. No, they have checked the motorcycles in a physical exercise to check their bodies to see that they are ready to do what we're talking about doing here. Each of these riders is an individual, and that is what freestyle is also about. A lot of times, the early days, riders were called free riders. They went out in the hills and the Okanagan Valley or the forests of northern Alberta. But today, it all comes here to the Monster Energy compound. And with our Monster Energy girls right here, and these riders will begin to move those motorcycles around now. And we see them look down at the bikes and make some adjustments to the gyro, even though they don't need to. They'll check and make sure that the suspension is right. And then they will begin the process of getting themselves ready. Now you're a part of that. Because when they come by you and you hear that little rat, 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 that's them talking to you. Saying, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the Calgary Stampede. I hope you like our show. You can see a rider coming by there and having a very careful look at this. Because this is where it begins with freestyle. But as you can see, it starts a whole lot earlier. Now these riders are thinking about pushing the fear factor down, pushing the bravery factor up. Because inside of them is still a human being that goes, what I'm about to do is crazy. I mean, sooner or later, they gotta face this 8-foot tall takeoff ramp. It sends that rider 75 feet across the Monster Energy compound. This 8-foot tall, 4-foot wide, 1,700 pounds of solid steel covered with expanded metal. Brought to the Keith Sayers Freestyle team by DBK and Monster Energy. But don't let that airbag fool you. You gotta check it out too. Gotta be straight. Because if you're not, the softness of that airbag washes over that front tire like a snowdrift in the winter. There's another point on that checklist. It's there. The nemesis of freestyle motocross. The enemy. If you can feel that little breeze coursing across your cheek, going here and there and saying, oh, it feels nice on a hot day. Stronger here as a headwind at these motorcycles. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the Freestyle checklist. And look at all the cars that are on it. There is one point that remains. Checklist. is you. They are here to entertain you. So let these riders know that you are fans of freestyle motocross. Now allow me to introduce to you the individuals who will perform and risk their lives for you today. This man is the very first one to bring out a most unique rider. 6 feet, 4 inches tall. And a man who holds a world record in freestyle motocross, but it didn't begin that way. He was scouted as a baseball star, but turned his attention here to the ranks in 1997. Set a world record in a backflip over 140 feet in the day. And these days, well, not only is he one of the biggest promoters of freestyle motocross, but he is also a movie star. That's right, he was a lead bad guy and performed the stunts in a movie called Family Plan. I asked him what he had to do. He said, I just gotta kill Mark Wahlberg. Ladies and gentlemen, from Butte, Montana, Parts Canada, Monster Energy, and KSFMX proudly present Keith Sanders. You know, I know that motorcycle sounds the same as every other one. When I see that rider move out, is it the fanboy in me? Or is it the fact that he is a legend? He was 10 years old, winning his first competition in 1998, winning his first gold medal at the X Games in 2005, and he is the most decorated X Games athlete. But that's not really the story. The story is that he created a brand that epitomizes his lifestyle that you need to check out. Brought to us by DBK, Dirt Bike Kids, and Monster Energy from Temecula, California, an original Jeremy Twitch Stanley. You gotta know to get out of the way of her. He's even known to make boys cry. You see, when she was a little girl racing motocross, there was no girls who were anywhere near her class. I can tell you how incredible that she is. She picked up 3 X Games gold medals in motocross with the story that I love to tell about her. As she goes to the Moto X Big Whip contest, and of course, there ain't no girls there. And she made them cry. She picked up that bronze medal. Brought to us by 805 Fast House Monster and KSFMX from San Diego, California. And I wanted to say, are you sure you're all right? I know you were back there stretching out, and he was looking a little nervous back there. Looked like he was doing a little yoga stuff and Pilates. You know, I'm going, wow. You don't usually see a man who realizes the extreme lifestyle feeling that way. This guy's a base jumper, a star, for the Calgary Stampede. A 3-time, back-to-back X Games gold medalist, and the first man to base jump a snow bike, and he saved the bike with a parachute. You gotta like that. He is brought to us by Yamaha Canada, Scott, Fox, and KSFMX. Why that nervousness? Well, it's all your fault. He might consider you guys to be a hometown crowd here because he comes from Cochrane, Alberta, Canada. Cody Nagacha. Now you know we're here at one of the top riders in the world, and you don't believe it, you know. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's move our Monster Energy girls over to this side so they can help you guys cheer. I'll come wander over here. Try really hard not to get run over by these guys up and down the race lane here. As we got Twitch making his way back here right now. He popped up those flip bars. You saw those bars on those handlebars. Cody's dropping in there as he comes by. Sayers concentrating as always. Push that bus the other way. Laid it out there for you. 9 o'clock nap from Jeremy Stemper. You saw the front group up there. That was the room version because he got that handstand. Cody almost rips it. With that Indy on the backside there as he stretched that out. That's what he was working on, that hip back there. Do I need to ask you to make some applause for that? That was a cliffhanger right there into a jackhammer from Keith Sayers. Mickey with that number plate 423 for the Motocross world. You can see that he took a best flip balls right there. He got some pure tight on that. But did you see that rotation? He brought those feet up. He was sitting there. No-handed Superman Indy. You gotta like an old dog learning new tricks. Isn't that? You know, if you put it all together right there. Sideways Superman. It's a heart attack that he turned sideways. There you go. Helicopter style. He brought that back down. Got that KOD. Got the Indy out of that. Helicopter version of it. What's going on here? No, hold on. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Switch. Here. This is a contrast if there ever was one. Look at these two riders, Sayers and Motocross. Sayers, that's the Captain Morgan. Oh man, there's nothing like that one from these guys. Switch now, leading gold here. Great execution from Vic. You always get that great twist out of that. Holds that position just a little bit longer. Manichuk looking at the hip out now as they look to turn her head. Sayers and Manichuk now turning the corner. Watch your energy girls give it a little cheer. Are you guys enjoying what you're seeing? Let me hear a little noise right here. Because these riders look to me like they're getting ready for our finale. If you thought 2 riders was a bit scary, wait till you see 4 riders. This is called the Freestyle Train. 1 of 3 coming to you right now. it's time for the trick, and this is where the individual nature of the rider shines. This is where the free rider is showcased. The choice of trick is up to each rider. With the gun swinger cliffhanger, he created that trick right here at the Calgary Stampede last year. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the picture that you want to grab, because this is the final train. This is the Sayers Freestyle team flip train. Freestyle Motocross team, Cody Manichuk, Megan Morgan, Jeremy Twix-Stenberg, and Keith City. On behalf of the Calgary Stampede and Monster Energy, thank you for being a part of our show. DJ Dick Webb will keep the party going. Cheers.